So tonight I am out here going to collect frogs. If you are familiar with this part of Thailand, you will know that usually when it rains during the day, the people are going to be out, the locals, they're going to be collecting frogs for their own food. However, tonight I am looking for the smallest frogs that I can find. And why is that, you ask? Because I have new snakes hatching today and I want to be prepared with food. It did rain today, so let's go see what we can find. I'm looking for really, really tiny frogs. They are usually really out in big numbers, so see what we can find. I certainly hear them. Okay, you guys, in about 15 or 20 minutes, I don't know, I think we got maybe about 50 of these little sand frogs. Quite a haul. I don't want them to get out here. But anyway, usually people are out here collecting these for food. I guess a quantity like this would make one bowl of soup or whatever. But for me, this is going to feed some baby snakes, which I will show you next. Today we are doing something that I did not anticipate at all. Here in Thailand, I have hatched some snakes here at the house. And a couple have pipped and left the eggs, and I'm going to manually pip the rest of the eggs. Have you ever manually pipped snake eggs at the gym? Yeah, I haven't either. This is a first for me. But anyway, these are radiated rat snakes, Thailand locality. Obviously, these are the local ones here. And I incubated these eggs in a box, sealed box, on moist sand. And I took some leaves from the banana tree, and then I kept a cup of water in here. These are the eggs that we're going to be cutting here. These are Boiga cyanea eggs that are very fresh. I think they're only like 1 month in. So the little radiated rat snakes, I'll show you. 2 have left the egg already. I saw one yesterday, but I haven't seen both. Right here's one. And these are really, really cool. Looks like they're already going into shed. The orange head was very apparent yesterday, but I think post first shed, they're going to be pretty amazing. This, I believe, is the one that hatched during the night that I have not seen yet. And there's another one in here, and I believe it had a more orange head. Yeah, here. This is the one that I saw yesterday. Very orange head and neck. So I'm really excited about these, having some locality specific radiated rat snakes. Pretty cool. They look very, very different to me. So I am going to manually pip the rest of these eggs. It was a clutch of 9, and this egg went bad early on. This egg doesn't look to be good, but I'm going to cut it anyway. This egg is empty, this egg is empty, so I don't really have the same scissors that I normally use, but these will work just fine. I like to cut my eggs like this. I don't like to do what most people on YouTube are doing by making these gigantic holes and going inside with the fingers and all that. I like to be as non-invasive as possible, and then once I make my little incision, take a little peek inside, if I can. Maybe I can't. Let me make a little sideways cut so the shell will fold over. There we go. Then I can open it, give a little poke. That animal is good to go. So we will now leave it alone and move on to the next one. I think I can remove this egg here. Okay, let's work on it this way. Find a natural crease in the egg. Nothing going inside the egg for the safety of the animal. Give it a little L. Okay. Animal looks to be okay. Give it a little poke. Yep, we have a response, so that looks to be okay. Put this guy here. What else we got? Let's work on this one. Don't know what I'm looking at here. I think I'm looking at belly. Yeah, okay, so that animal's good. I saw some movement there. I'm going to give this one not the easiest. Okay, that's all right. I'm not seeing any reflex on that one, so I'm not sure about that one. Basically, I'm just touching the snakes to see if I get a reaction. If I get a reaction, they push away or pull away from my little poke, then I know they're okay and that they'll probably just be leaving the eggs on their own schedule. This one I can't really see what I'm looking at. I don't know about that one either. I'm not really seeing much reaction. This egg doesn't look good at all to me. No, then that egg is bad. So I think we have 1, 2, 3. I think we have 3 viable babies, and I will let the others do whatever it is that they do. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3, and then two babies have already hatched. And that is what we are up to. Very, very cool. We are all prepped for food. You guys already saw that. We have all those frogs frozen, little small frogs, which is perfect. That's going to be exactly what these guys are feeding on in nature. And yeah, captive hatch Thai radiated rat snakes, you guys. Pretty excited. As I've said before in my videos, I have not hatched or produced any snakes in like the last 35 years in a row. Every year I have not skipped. And I thought maybe this would be the year that I skipped because I moved out here and living in Thailand, and it just so happens that 2021 is going to be continuing on my streak. So the cyanea eggs are probably not going to hatch till about October, so they take a long time to hatch. But these guys, April 27th, those eggs were laid, so May 27th, June 20th, yeah, so like 60 days right on the dot. So as far as temperature, I have no idea what the temps are inside here. I picked this room in my gym inside one of the closets because I felt that it was one of the coolest rooms that I had available to me. Obviously back in the US, we're using incubators, the temperatures are low, and I need to use incubators to generate some heat and bring the temperatures up a little bit. But obviously here in Thailand, it is so warm, just hoping that the temperatures are not too hot to cause deformities and all that kind of stuff. And right now it's the warm season, so it's very, very warm. But I don't know, in here, in the closet, I'm going to guess maybe fluctuating between like 80 and 85 degrees. Maybe a little warmer on the hottest days, but yeah, that's pretty much it, what's going on. So there you go, radiated rat snakes, you guys. I will show you guys the babies after they hatch and shed, because I think they're going to be cool. I'm already seeing something that looks far different to me, and yeah, pretty exciting stuff. So the radiated rat snake babies have hatched, and I think all of them have shed except for one. So I am really, really pleased by what I am seeing. There are some really beautiful orange necks within this group, which is pretty much what I expected for the Thailand locality radiated rat snakes. If I can get this lid open. Now there's some with different degrees of orange neck, but some of them are pretty extreme. They're going to start to erupt out of this box, but very, very pretty. So I'm seeing the radiated rat snakes actually starting to act like I expected them to, which is going to help out a lot for feeding, because these guys, when they came out of the eggs, they were very, very timid, and that usually scares me when I'm trying to get baby snakes started for feeding. But I don't know if the orange heads might indicate male and female. That's not usually a thing in snakes, but I will have to go through and see, because there are a couple in here that don't really have the orange neck. Not so much, but most of them do. So I don't know, just a weird theory that I may have, but I'll have to double check it and see. But that is it, you guys. I am super stoked. I really think these are beautiful. Very, very different. I will put a photo up on the video right now. These were Indonesian radiated rat snakes that I hatched when I was back in the US. They look nothing like these animals. So I'm pretty excited to see what happens with these guys as they grow. But I've seen just a couple of adults and they've had the orange heads. I've seen some bright ones and I've seen some kind of dull ones, but it's a little bit different from what I see from other countries. So that is it. Wanted to give you guys the full look out of the egg and then post shed. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Snakes from DM Exotics here in Thailand, radiated rat snakes. Super stoked. Hope you guys like them as much as I do. And that is it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.